Hey everybody, so today we're going to talk about stripper recovery. There are two supplements that I take for physical recovery, like for our muscles if we're just really sore from working a lot. I take two supplements and it's pure creatine and pure glutamine. So it doesn't have like all of the additives. It kind of looks like a big bag of cocaine, to be honest, but I mean, it's not cocaine because I don't, yeah. Anyway, and glutamine, it looks the exact same like cocaine, but I promise you it's not cocaine. I get it off of Amazon and I buy it in bulk like this. Like, it's a lot. How much is it? It's like 2 pounds and it's 5,000 mg per serving, like you could see. But I'll add the links in the video. Yeah, this is also 2 pounds of pure creatine. Creatine, it helps the body hold water in the muscles, so you can actually gain weight from creatine. And I was trying to like grow my butt, so it's really good for holding water in the muscle, but it also helps with the recovery. So if I work out like really hard and I know I'm gonna be sore, I'll take 1 scoop of each in a glass of water before bed for sure. And sometimes I'll take it before a workout. But creatine, it helps. You can Google it and do like your own research, and I feel like you always should. Like, I feel like you should always do your own research whenever somebody suggests something, just because, well, people lie sometimes, but like, just do your own research so you can find out your own information. But creatine, it helps the muscles hold water, and glutamine is really good for the joints and also muscle recovery. And I'll take both of them sometimes before a workout and definitely before bed if I know I'm going to be really sore. But I feel like creatine, it really does help with your workouts. Like, it helps you feel stronger and be able to do a lot more. A lot of bodybuilders take creatine, and before I took creatine, I feel like I did notice a difference in like my strength and my endurance for sure. Like, I actually felt it. Like, I read about it and it said that it did that, and I feel like I did notice a little bit of a difference. So that's like the physical that's the physical aspect of the recovery. And sometimes I'll also take Epsom salt baths. Like, everybody knows about those as a dancer, but I'll put like a full cup of Epsom salt or more. Like, I actually put like a shit ton of Epsom salt in my baths. But then I also add lavender, rosemary, and frankincense essential oils, and those are antibacterial, antiviral. Like, it basically kills all the germs and the bad stuff that you want to kill, because like after work you feel like really dirty, not in a good way. But you can put it in your body wash, like a few drops, and then shake it, and then just like, yeah, use it on your body in your body wash. But you could also take a bath in it, and a mixture of all of those 3 essential oils is like one of the best things that you could do for your skin, because it helps with scarring, and it helps with well, I said this in the other video, but I guess if nobody else watched that video, the mixture of essential oils of lavender, rosemary, and frankincense, they're one of the best things you can do for skin turnover, so like renewing the skin cells. And then like stripper recovery for like mentalness anyway, because like we have to do with like a lot of stress dancing. So one thing I try to do is I personally like try to do at least 30 minutes to an hour of like working up or warming up before work. I call it romanticizing yourself with yourself and just like being in your own energy, which is why I actually do yoga, because as a dancer, you have to mix with a lot of energies, and sometimes they're not good energies. And yeah, like I definitely don't like all the energies that I have to deal with at work sometimes. So to recover from the mental and emotional bullshit that we have to deal with, I just try to like get in my own energy before work. So I'll do 30 minutes to an hour of warming up or yoga, which is why most people think that I'm like really flexible, but I've actually lost a lot of my flexibility because I don't train as much, and also just because like a lot of people don't really appreciate stage performers in Vegas as other places that I've worked, so I've lost a lot of my flexibility. But I mainly do a lot of it just for myself, because when you're doing like very advanced things, like you have to focus, and it also helps you block out the bullshit. Ugh, like there was like one customer tonight, you motherfucker. Ugh. But so he comes in there and then he like tips other girls, but he like stares at me. But then when I go up to him, he literally like ignored me and then just started tipping other girls. But I'm like, okay, so you're like purposely disrespecting me to try to like make me feel like shit or something, but you can't make me feel like shit. Like, it just makes me feel grossed out by you, because it makes me feel like you're just an insecure male. And I don't even know what you're doing, to be honest. Like, I guess like it makes you feel better to like reject me in front of everybody. And I really don't care, because dancers get rejected all the time. Like, he rejected me in front of like everybody, maybe at like 6 a.m. Sunday. So I don't know, I guess because he thinks that I care about what people think about me, and I really don't, because nobody really has time to really give a shit about what people think about you, about being rejected and stuff, because dancers get rejected all the time, like back to back, and then we just keep floating around basically. But he comes in there, he tips other girls, but then he stares at me. But then when I go and try to talk to him, I'm like, he just ignores me, like acts like I'm not shit or something. And I guess, I don't know, maybe I make him feel so insecure that he tries to make me feel like shit. I don't know what your problem is, but I definitely feel like it's you, not me. Like, you're definitely the problem, and I'm definitely not the problem. Like, I don't know what you want from me, but it just makes me feel like you're really insecure. And that's the sort of energy that you have to like try to block out and cleanse yourself from. Like, cleanse yourself emotionally, physically, like kill all the germs of the assholes. I mean, not all customers are assholes. Like, some of them are really good energy, and I like those customers, but there's definitely the opposite side of the coin sometimes. Ugh, I feel like a lot of the time, like I feel like almost every night probably almost every night there's like shitty energy somewhere. So I guess that's why I do yoga, so I can block it out and I can just be in my own energy. Or sometimes I'll do pole for that too, because as a dancer, sometimes it's really hard to pick up the energy in the club or try to like hype people up. especially when there's like people who are shitting on your energy or trying to shit on your energy and make you feel like shit for who knows why. It's probably because they have like some sort of, I don't know, abandonment issues or like issues with their exes or something, or maybe I look like his ex or something. I don't know. But I don't take it personally, and I know I didn't do anything wrong. It's just annoying to have to deal with. That's all. So that's why I cleanse myself from that sort of energy as much as I can in every single possible way that I possibly can. Or I try to block it out. So that's all I can think of for stripper recovery right now. And I hope that helps. But for sure, physically, the glutamine and the creatine, they help physical recovery, like with muscles and joint pain. So you should take that before you go to bed. If you work and you're like really tired and you know you're gonna be sore, you take that right before bed. And I think that's it. So, all right, bye. Hey everybody. So I also just wanted to add, for stripper recovery, another thing that I noticed that really helps is increasing your protein intake. Because as dancers, we use our body a lot, and increasing the protein intake that we eat, it has really helped my body recover faster, like noticeably faster, because when we dance, we're using our bodies a lot, and our bodies become drained basically, and protein helps the muscles recover basically. I have a protein intake of my body weight in grams of protein per pound basically, so it's like 150 or around that. I try to eat every day. Sometimes I don't get up to 150 like in grams of protein, but I try to eat that at least. So since I've been doing that, I have noticed a noticeable difference on my time of recovery after working. And also meal prepping really helps, because I always meal prep if I'm gonna work like 3 days in a row or something, or however many days in a row. I try to take like 1 or 2 days off to meal prep so that I have something to eat at work. And I also have like protein bars and stuff, so I'm gonna add my favorite high protein snacks in the description of the video, and also the takeout boxes, or I guess it's like the food prep boxes that I use. I use the plastic ones with the flap. Let me find it real quick. But these are the food prep boxes that I use for work. I just bought some new ones on Amazon just for work. So you can also stick these in the freezer if you're gonna food prep like multiple days ahead of time, just to make sure that they don't go bad. And I usually wrap them with, I don't know what it's called, the ice packs. And then I just like stick it in my dancer bag. So that's what works for me, and maybe it'll work for you. I know some clubs have food there already, and I do eat it sometimes, but I'm actually kind of a picky eater, as in like, I like to know what's going into my body. Like I like to know more about what's going into my body than most people, I guess. But I do eat food at work sometimes too, but I just personally would prefer to eat my own food because I know what I season it with and everything. I don't have any food allergies or anything, but I still just like to know what's in my food just for health reasons. Because like what you put into your body, it really does affect multiple things. So I just wanted to add that. So the food prep high protein increasing your protein intake. So you don't need to eat your body weight in protein, but if you are trying to gain healthy weight, it would be better to eat more protein for sure, and then just like slowly increase it, or just add more protein into your diet in general. It'll definitely help your muscles recover faster. And I know as a dancer, it's like really hard to eat all the time because, well, you're working and it's hard to stop and eat, but it's really good to stop and take a break and eat sometimes because your body does need it. And if you do it, you can feel the difference in your body and your muscles for sure. So I just wanted to add that and like the video. Okay, thank you, bye. And another thing that I would like to add about eating protein is if you are gonna do pole dancing and stuff, like being stronger, it'll avoid injuries like in your muscles. Like the most common injury for pole dancing is your wrists, your shoulders, and like pulling a hip flexor or something. So if you eat more protein, you'll build more muscle and you'll be stronger, and then you're likely to avoid injury. So it all works out like in the plan of things. So I hope that helps you. Bye.